Your host Justine. So I'm on a little series of Ace of Base chicken soup and what you can do with it. So I made my chicken soup and I have about 10 cups of it in here, and it has carrots and celery and onions and chicken in there. I'll tell you I'll put it in the directions on how to make it if you didn't watch it, but if you did watch my big soup pot of chicken, it's sitting right there. If you did watch it, that's great, but I will put it on here so you can know how to make this. Now, what I'm going to make is I am going to make some chicken and noodles. So chicken and noodles uses the same base. I'm going to add some turmeric in there. Now, turmeric has a lot of healthy qualities, and it helps with inflammation and all sorts of things. It gives it a nice yellow tint to it, and it has a nice little flavor to it. Now I'm going to add some thyme and give it a little bit of flavor that way. There we go. Then I'm going to add the noodles. How easy is that? I've used 2 packages of noodles, and I'm just going to let them boil. I didn't even have to thaw the noodles. So if you had this in your refrigerator or your freezer, all you would do is you would take it out. Let me get that little noodle. You're not getting away. You would just take it out. See, they're hiding in here. Try to get all those noodles out. There we go. Yep. I'm so cheap. You would just take it out and you would have this to go over mashed potatoes. So if you had leftover mashed potatoes, you could have some leftover biscuits from dinner the night before, and you can make a great, great dish. Then that is it. I'm going to let it boil and let my noodles get done, and then when I let my noodles get done, I'm going to add some butter and flour to it. To thicken it up a little bit if it needs it. If not, I'll just add the butter, because I've added 2 packages of noodles, so I'm thinking that should be enough to thicken it. But if it's not, like I said, flour and butter will do the trick. See you in a few minutes. Bye. Hi, we're back. So it is done, and you know what? I don't have to add any flour to it. Those noodles thickened it up. That's why you don't want too much broth in here, because then you're gonna get chicken noodle soup with thick noodles. I like to add, so chickens nowadays, to when my granny had them, I'm adding butter. They didn't have the fat. They don't have the fat that they did now. Like back then, you used to order stewing chickens. You could get stewing chickens, and they were real fatty and don't have that anymore. So this is very thick. I'm just melting the butter to give it some gloss and shine. I've turned off the fire. And how I'm going to send this to the people I'm making it for, I'm going to make my angel biscuits, and I will make mashed potatoes, so then they can put it in a bowl with a biscuit, mashed potatoes, and this lovely lusciousness. But I am just going to try. So then I just add a couple tablespoons of heavy cream, just to give it some richness, as if you needed any more. Oh, this is so good. You don't want it milky white. That's not what this is for. You just want a little bit of creaminess. You can hear my mashed potatoes sizzling in the back. They're cooking. I am going to taste. So I've got to get some chicken. See that bite? Oh my goodness. Am I prepared for this? I don't know. It's going to be so hot. All right. Are we ready? Are we set? Go. That little bit of butter and that little bit of cream just took it over the top. What do they say? I put my foot in it. Oh my goodness. That is so good. And the noodles are nice and thick and they're substantial. This is not anything that you're gonna get anywhere else. You know, they're not gonna add the butter, they're not gonna add the cream, they're not gonna add, for a little bit of healthiness, the turmeric, or probably not the thyme that I added. Not thyme, but T-H-Y-M-E. I've got thyme. So, remember, if you want this recipe and many more, go to www.justinthekitchen.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. There's a little button down the bottom. Make sure you check it. And also, ding the bell. And then make comments. If you've had something like this and you've tried this and you agree with me that it is the best that you have ever tasted, well, by goodness, let me know. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.